This is a typical geometry question in the sense that you get minimum information, and from the information that's being given to you, you need to infer more information and apply that to get to the final answer. So let me draw the figure given to you. So this semicircle is given to you, and there is this triangle here where we know that this line is 4, this is A, this is B, those distances P, Q, R. The first piece of information given to you is that A is 8. The second piece of information that's given to you is that B is 2. Now, what we can do here is to apply the ABC formula a few times. So let's say this side is X and this side is Y. Then we can take this small triangle here and apply the ABC formula, which becomes A squared plus 4 squared, which is 16, equals X squared. The same thing we can do to this right triangle here, because this is also a 90-degree triangle. And then we get B squared plus 4 squared, which is 16, equals Y squared. The next thing we can do is get this larger triangle, and we actually know now that this must also be 90 degrees, because if a triangle is in a circle and if all the points are on the circumference of the circle, and if the hypotenuse of the triangle is the diameter of the circle, then we know that this angle must be 90 degrees. And this is one of those very important mathematical properties which we discuss in session 4 of our course, which is the geometry session. So if we take the big triangle, then we get x squared plus y squared, so x squared plus y squared equals a plus b squared. A plus b squared. Now, we can just fill in for x a squared plus 16, and we can fill in for y b squared plus 16. On the right hand side, if we multiply this out, and that's what we do also in session 2 of the course, but if you know how to do that, you get a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. The left hand side gives you a squared plus b squared, 16 is 32, so you get a squared plus b squared plus 32 equals the right hand side, which is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Now, a squared and a squared cancel out, b squared and b squared cancel out, so you get 32 is 2ab. Dividing by 2 on both sides, you get 16 is ab, or ab is 16. Now, checking the first piece of information, knowing that a is 8, b must be 2. And therefore you have sufficient information to answer the question asked, because you know the diameter, which is a plus b, which is 8 plus 2 is 10. So first piece of information is sufficient. By the same reasoning, the second piece of information is sufficient, because if you know that b is 2 and you know that ab is 16, then a must be 8. A must be 8, and the diameter is 10 if you add 2 and 8. So both pieces of information separately are sufficient to answer the question asked, so that's answer D.